And then now we're going to this. Let's go. What it do, ski? It's your boy, Phelan McWhaley. Today, guys, we're checking out Buffy the Vampire Slayer, season number 6, episode number 8. The last one was a particular standout, Buffy the musical. The last episode was once more with feeling, and it was the musical episode for the show. I had a lot of fun with the episode. You know, while I'm not really into musicals myself per se, I did appreciate the execution. I thought it was really impressive and brilliant how they forwarded all of the narratives from season 6, and while there was still some campy, goofy natures to some of the singing, the performances, I really do appreciate the fact that each of the cast members didn't like have it dubbed over by some other person. They actually committed and did the singing themselves. So I thought that was awesome. It was really funny, but as well, the lyrics, the subject matter, the overall themes for season 6 are obviously very depressing, dreary, and just sort of dark. Obviously, with Buffy's coming back from the dead. I love how they incorporated all those elements in the actual singing, and obviously sort of push every single narrative so seamlessly forward through that musical lens. So I think it was hats off to the team and all the actors for providing their vocals, acknowledging that it was also a really funny, fun, and I personally cringed at a few of the musical-esque moments that were over the top and whatnot. So anyway, with that being said, guys, let's dive into see what the big thing was out of the entire episode was the fallout, right? Now Buffy is, everybody knows that what they did, especially Willow. You know, Willow's really just got bodied last episode. Buffy just sort of called her out about what happened. She feels terrible, was in tears. And Tara also found out about her, the shenanigans that she's been doing. So it's about to get spicy. So as always, y'all, don't forget to smack the like button and subscribe if you guys haven't already. With that being said, let's see what's popping today.
Previously on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
We're getting married.
Did you know about
He
this?
said he couldn't imagine. The rest of
Have you spoken to Dawn about that?
And there's a whole Spike and Buffy
Yeah, you
kiss.
took care of that. Oh,
And
did
they
I do
had this
that?
whole Giles
You were
leaving.
using too much magic.
Yep.
What do you want me to do? Just that'd be a good start. Forget it.
Now, this is gonna be a good one, I can feel. All right, they've brought all the drama to the forefront, as we always are, on the move, on the patrol. Is this their like hookup spot now?
The rising music and the rising music, and what was that, Buffy?
Yeah, they were under the influence, but it
Oh, what kind of
brought up the
crazy
truth.
we are.
Bruh.
Now easy, boys. Don't need to get physical, eh?
You know this guy?
Lone Shark?
What do you want?
Woody Siamese that you owe me.
That is so funny.
Oh,
Is it with you guys?
A
Why
literal
can't-
loan shark.
Why can't you just use money?
Let's go, Buffy.
That's work. A little debt collecting, perhaps. A genuine pleasure.
So much.
Oh! Y'all been going back and forth, tit for tat, helping each other. It's gonna be interesting to see what the other 2/3 of this season is gonna consist of, right? Because we're about 1/3 deep now. We've established Buffy's dead. Drama's at a boiling point.
walked around on clouds wearing like Birkenstock.
It's totally not stupid to wonder what it was like for Buffy. It was a good place, and she was happy there.
We never see the heavenly
Took her away
dimensions.
from that.
It's always the hell
We
dimensions.
wrecked it for her. We were so selfish. I was so selfish.
So I've decided to simplify the whole thing.
Let's kill
Be
it.
like Buffy. Buffy's alive, so me glad.
I can fix it. I know a spell. No. No more spells. I want to fix it. I can't believe that we are talking about this again. You know how powerful magic is, how that will make her forget she was ever in heaven. God, what is wrong with you?
I'm gonna go get that phone. You probably don't.
It's reached the boiling point.
Do you think I'm stupid? I know you used that spell on me. Tara, I didn't mean to. To what?
For you to find
Violate
out.
my mind like that?
Mm-hmm. Hit her.
How could you after what Glory did to me?
Exactly.
Violate you? You don't use magic to make a fight disappear. But
You
I
communicate.
just want to make... But you don't get to decide what is better for us, Will.
Mm-hmm.
We're in a relationship. We are supposed to decide together.
Yep.
When things get rough, you don't even consider the options. You just do a spell. Fixing things to your liking.
Mm-hmm.
Including me. Tara, no.
GG?
I don't think this is gonna work. Hey. It is. I don't need magic. I don't. Go a week. 1 week without magic. Go a week and then we'll see.
Stand your ground. Time
space.
apart, yeah.
Are you saying you're gonna leave me?
I have to.
And then now we're going to this. Let's go.
I don't want to leave.
So don't.
That's why I'm going. As long as I stay, you will always turn to me if there's something comes up that you feel that you can't handle. And I'll step in because...
Me too. Hate suffering. Had about as much of it as I can take.
Live it.
You're not going to trust that until you're forced to stand alone. Overwhelming, and I can't let...
So I won't. No giving up. You can be here and I can still be strong.
I believe it's the right thing to do.
Poor Buffy. I get it though. I'll talk about the end, but I get it, man. Totally. You don't think she's gonna use magic here? Okay, this is very. You see what I mean? Like no integrity. No integrity. Yo, she got the wholesale. Nah, you're.
Buffy and Tara, when the fire goes out and the crystal turns black.
And regardless of how I feel about Willow, I think they're doing a great job with the story.
What do we got?
Allison is doing a fantastic job at making me hate her character, or like be disappointed.
Lizardy types or
I know it feels like we've been through this before.
Why don't you just jump to the chase? Tell him that you're...
On fire? If James M was a doctor?
Well, now we've recovered from
Oh, this is gonna be awkward.
sartorial humor indefinitely.
Now? Not now. I mean, not after.
And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for what
I'm sorry. Everybody's sorry. If you guys understood how it felt, how it feels.
Everyone's down? Oh boy, Willow. Did somebody lace those flowers with something else? Is that what happened?
Hello?
Don't worry.
Please don't hurt me.
Oh, it's okay.
Who are you?
Why are y'all staring at me? Is this some kind of psych test? Am I getting paid for this?
It's not just you. Well, maybe you all got terribly drunk and this is some sort of blackout.
Maybe something magic happened.
Magic?
Preposterous.
It's all balderdash and chicanery. Except I seem to be British, don't I? And a man.
Sodding, blimey, shagging, knickers, bollocks. Oh, God. I'm English.
Welcome to the Nancy tribe.
There is a ruggedly handsome resemblance.
And you do inspire a,
God, how I must hate you.
What did I do?
There's always something. And what's with the trollop?
It's okay.
I'm
We're
married.
engaged.
Enough to still get carded.
Carded driver's licenses.
Oh, yeah.
Cute picture. Hey, I exist.
I'm Willow Rosenberg.
This is fun.
I'm called Rupert Giles. You're not too old to put across my knee, you know, Sonny. Anyway, what did I call you?
Randy Giles? Why not just call me Horny Giles or Desperate for a Shag Giles?
And Anya own the shop together.
This is our magic shop?
You know what's so funny? This almost feels like some sort of like an improv game. Like they all just sort of dropped in and they're like, okay, the segment is you all forgot your identities. You have to pick up items that are on you to identify yourself. This feels very reminiscent of a bunch of improv games that I did. Also,
I feel like a Joan.
Fine, that's your prerogative.
Do you think we're sisters?
You never showed me affection like that. I'd wager.
We have a kid here.
A teenager?
A teenager. And we have no idea what's wrong with us.
Something red, shiny, shaped like a penis.
oh wow.
Oh my god! Did you guys see that? Did we know this?
I don't know, but we need our memories back. We have.
Nice.
Let's give him these.
Does anyone have holy water?
Wait, what are they going to do with them?
There's a trapdoor in the basement. It seems to lead to the sewer. Shema Yisrael. Home.
Hey! Stay away from Randy! Oh.
Instincts.
I don't know. I'm like a superhero or something.
LOL.
Boys want to taste blood, boss.
You work on that then. We need to go. Ready, Randy?
Ready, Joan.
Son. Come here.
Right.
Oh, I thought she was speedrunning Spike in that for a second.
Randy!
Hey, I'm a superhero too.
Okay, let's go.
Sorry?
Oh, goodbye letter. Or
The vampire Not exactly. I just,
found the thickest and
my
biggest.
intuition tells me this is the
What, you don't even
Bara
know.
Bara Himble Gemination.
Ah, that's funny.
So how come I don't want to bite you? And why am I fighting other vampires? I must be a noble vampire. A good guy. I help the hopeless. I'm a vampire with a soul.
LOL.
Vampire with a soul? God, how lame is that?
Perhaps we should try another book.
The shots at angle.
I'm a hero, really. I mean,
I love how her intuition was her phobia or her fear. Their greatest foe this season: 4 henchmen and a shark. I'm actually glad that it turned out to be this one of these type of episodes, because they introduced a goofy looking like shark villain, which is so funny, and then they went to like the serious matters. It's coming back. It's in. Oh. You've got mail.
How are you?
I feel
A
guilty.
little confused. I mean, and I think I'm kind of gay.
No, he worked hard for that. Let's go, Xander. Survey says.
No. Rupee, I'm sorry.
Rupee.
You were right.
Oh.
Oh my god. Somebody call HR. Broke it. But guess what? She knows. Yikes! That's essentially the show. Just hits her in the head every 7 odd episodes, and then beats her when she's down. This is deeper analysis here, guys. Oh my god. This is the betrayal is so real, dog.
Sorry, I just got...
Nah. We're done.
Dust. I'm just going to,
Swim on off. Everything hit Rupert. And he always comes.
Alright.
I just want to give Buffy a hug, you know? God damn. God damn. Would it make more sense for... I don't know the logistics, but like, wouldn't it make more sense for Willow to leave? Because Tara has no other family, no home, where Willow has her family's home that's close by. That's my logic. You did that to yourself, dog.
I want you, but I'm not giving in this time. Goodbye to everything.
The song's hard.
You were the one I love. Goodbye to everything that I knew.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's about to get spicy.
Bruh, chill.
And that was my reaction video to Buffy the Vampire Slayer season number 6, episode number 8, guys. Coming off the heels of all of those revelations, this was a rather sad episode as well, but but they also sort of went with a memory wipe, which filled the middle portion of the episode with a lot of fun, as we're sort of just using our feelings that were our sort of whatever sort of feelings and instincts that we have piercing through the memory spell. We were just sort of assuming our connections along the way. And I thought that made for a balance of a fun but also sad conclusion here, where we have a literal shark loan for Spike and his henchmen coming after us as we all forgot who we are. But as well, you know, bringing up some serious issues like Giles leaving Sunnydale for good, and Buffy just not being able to cope and understanding why he's doing what he has to do. And my thoughts on that are, Giles has been here for 6 years. He was gonna leave. What was it? I think it was season 4, or like towards the end of season 4 or season 5. I forgot which one. It kind of blurred to me. But you know, the first time he was like, I think I'm gonna leave. I think I did my job. So this was already a thought, but he came back to stay and hold it down for the gang because Buffy needed him. This is 6 years of his life. He has done his job as a watcher. He obviously loves and cares for Buffy like a daughter. But I think he is valid enough reason to go at this point. He's done his job, and the timing does suck. But I think she, you know, I'm cool with his decision. I think it makes sense. Timing is unfortunate. Now, when we're talking about Willow here, man, I thought Allison did such a great job, and I commented this during the reaction. While I do think, while you guys know, if you go back to my reactions from the very beginning, Willow is like my favorite. I absolutely loved her. And I think the character progression has actually been great. And while I maybe don't like how she is now, I appreciate the change of her character, you know? I think they're doing a great job. And Allison does a great job at delivering these performances. And even though I hate the moves she's making, it's all entertaining, and I think it's well put together. But like, she had it coming. You made this pact that I could feel, you know, Willow in that earlier exchange when things were pretty tense, where she's like, I've never been in a relationship. She obviously had a relationship with Oz, but this relationship was obviously different with Tara. This is new territory for her, and you know, she was very vulnerable, and they built such a strong connection with each other. And I could feel I felt the sincerity in that performance. I was like, she actually just was going about trying to solve things, but in a very selfish manner. And you could really, I think Allison did a great job at making me, I believed, I was like, no, she did the wrong thing, but like, maybe she'll fix up. Maybe she acknowledges that she went about it because she was coming from a place of anxious and not knowing and just wanting to preserve. Anyway, the moment this girl had the chance to use magic, she did it again. No integrity, Willow. I'm sorry. And while that made for the fun of this episode, I'm sorry. I am fully 10 toes down with Tara's decision. You don't respect me. You don't respect our relationship. You don't respect our promises. It's over. Sorry. Gotta go. And I also think, like I said, if I'm talking about moving out and stuff, wouldn't it be Willow the one to get out the house and not Tara? Maybe that's just my thoughts, right? But I thought all those moments this episode were great. I thought the more enjoyable, the more funny aspects to this episode in that sort of like classic Buffy goofy tone, where we had the shark boss, we had Anya and Giles thinking they were together. That whole sort of like stick in the magic shop initially, a lot of fun, but as well the emotional chaotic bits were also great. Ending off this episode like they did the last one with Buffy and Spike kissing. This time, no spells, no magic, no interference. This is just Buffy. Granted, she is in a very, you know, shambled state right now. Her and Spike are together, but he's genuinely caring for her, and that's the interesting thing now that I'm thinking about it. Like the whole connotation of like the Buffy bod and the earlier aspects with Spike, all those are necessary to get to this point. I just wish it was in retrospect, it was a little less like kind of like, you know, creepy. It's showing that he's changing and he genuinely cares for her now. And I loved a lot of the sort of like meta humor, making fun of like when they're under the spell, like making fun of Angel, like that's stupid, or you know, just some subtle jabs at previous points in the series. I like that a lot. And overall, it's a pretty entertaining and fun episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer that I enjoyed thoroughly. I also enjoyed some of the connective tissues from the serious themes and elements from the musical episode. And I actually think they came across better here just because they weren't under the guise of the musical theme. I think they were a little bit more effective in the delivery of the emotional aspects to it, at least for me. So with that being said, guys, that was Buffy the Vampire Slayer season 6 number 8. What'd you think about this one, guys? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, if you enjoyed this one, definitely be sure to smack the like button and subscribe if you guys haven't already. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I really appreciate your enthusiasm and your engagement with these videos. And with that being said, y'all, love you, and I will see you in the next one.